Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to share with you all the DIY hair products that I use on my hair and on my kids' hair. And let me tell you, they are all healthy, organic, and they will support healthy hair and promote hair growth as well. So from shampoo to leave-in conditioning spray and moisturizer, hair oil and butter, this video got you covered. And I'm going to share with you how I apply it on my kids' hair. This is my oldest daughter's hair, and you can see how her hair is full and thick and healthy as well. And also, this is my youngest daughter. Look at that length. And you might be wondering, oh, it has always been like this. No, this is where we started from. Our hair was falling off. Let's grow this hair. And I decided to start over. So I cut the hair to make sure that we are starting over and also doing something that will help her. So this is her right now. And this is my oldest daughter once again. And if you are wondering, okay, what about your hair? This is me. My hair is healthy as well. So first, we are starting with shampoo to cleanse your hair in a healthy way, because people ask me, like, what shampoo should I use? This is it. You're welcome. And if you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And I hope you watch this video to the end, because this is like a master class of what you can do for yourself, the products you can use to help you grow healthy hair, and also it stimulates hair growth, and you're gonna be sure of what goes into your body, because let me tell you, what goes on your scalp penetrates into your body. So I hope you enjoy this video. Please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching and happy viewing. Also, I have my email in the video description if you are interested in any of these products. For the shampoo, we are using African black soap, and we are going to shred it. And while shredding it, I would like to share the benefits of African black soap for hair. Number 1, cleansing. Black soap can exfoliate and deeply clean hair and the scalp. It can also help treat scalp diseases. Number 2, hydration. Black soap can hydrate hair and soothe an itchy scalp. Number 3, antibacterial and antifungal. Black soap can help fight dandruff and other scalp conditions. Number 4, promotes hair growth. Black soap contains vitamins A and E, which can help hair grow thicker and longer. Now the water has boiled. I turn it into the black soap to melt it. Also, anti-aging. The antioxidants in black soap can help combat aging of hair follicles. So, black soap is healthy for our hair and it doesn't have any side effects. So, here I am putting water on the stove for a double boiler method, because we are going to be melting some oils together with emulsifying wax to add to the black soap. First is jojoba oil. 1 tablespoon of jojoba oil. Next is fractionated coconut oil. 1 tablespoon as well. Also, 1 tablespoon of emulsifying wax. This wax will help to give your hair sleek when you are washing it, and it will not look dry. And we put it in the boiling water for it to melt. And while it is melting, we also check on the soap, the black soap, to see if it has melted properly. Here, it did melt properly, and you will have to filter your black soap, because black soap can be dirty, and you're going to see the dirt that is in this black soap. You can see how dirty it is, and such dirt should not be in your hair, because you're using it to wash your hair. So you shouldn't be adding dirt to it. So after the oils have melted, we pour it into the black soap, the filtered black soap, and mix it up. And Here I'm going to transition to immersion blender to mix it properly. After that, you allow it to cool down a little bit, and here we are going to add some thickening agent to help it to thicken up, because it's going to be liquidy, a little bit more watery. So here I'm going to be using vegetable glycerin together with guar. So first, 1 tablespoon of glycerin, depending on how much you want it, because glycerin helps to attract moisture to the hair. So, and I will add almost 1 tablespoon, not really, but that was just almost, and that was fine. So I mix it together and then turn it into the black soap. This is gonna help to thicken the black soap and not to make it watery, and this helps a lot. So after this, I'll just mix it up and use immersion blender to give it a good mix. Our next addition is vitamin E oil and preservative. Because water is added to it, we need to preserve it. Once again, if you're interested in getting one from me, I invite you to check the description box to get my email and send me a message, because lots of people ask me, do you sell it? Oh, how can I get this from you? So send me a message and let's discuss further. And if you stay to the end of this video, I have a bonus for you. Here are fragrance and essential oil. So I'm using orange, peppermint, and rosemary essential oils. We all know that peppermint and rosemary oils are known to stimulate hair growth, and this is a boost to your shampoo while you are washing your hair, massaging your scalp. This will help to circulate blood flow and stimulate hair growth. And this is what I use for myself and for my family. So after allowing it to cool down properly, I turn it into these bottles. So I first of all put it in a cup that will help to dispense it properly and not make a mess. So here we go. We now have our shampoo ready, and by the way, it's not very thick on the first day. Don't worry, on the second day it will be more thicker. So don't be alarmed that the thickening agent did not work. It does work. It works better the following day. So there you have it. How to make healthy African black soap for your hair, and it is not going to make your hair dry. This is how I use it on my daughter's hair. Look at that. It doesn't look watery. It's thick enough. You can see that. That is what that thickening agent does. And it foams as well. So all that addition doesn't make it less potent. It foams. And when you rinse it out, it comes out very clean. Your hair doesn't feel dry and it doesn't look dry. That's my youngest daughter's hair. And that's how to make your own clarifying shampoo for yourself and for your family. This is what I use. This is what my daughters use. And it has not caused any problem. It is antibacterial and antifungal, and it's healthy. So next we are going to make leave-in conditioning spray. What does it do to your hair? Leave-in conditioning spray is a water-based product that adds moisture to your hair. First, we have 1 cup of distilled water and 1 tablespoon of shea butter, and also 1 teaspoon of emulsifying wax. Next is 1 tablespoon of jojoba oil. Liking the video so far, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much. Next, we have 1 tablespoon of vegetable glycerin. The beautiful thing about making your own product is that you know what is inside and there are few ingredients in it. Here, we are boiling water because we are going to melt the emulsifying wax and oils on the stove. So I'm going to put the water into a bigger bowl and the glycerin into it as well. And here I'm putting the emulsifying wax into the glass jar so that I can melt it. Here I'm putting it on the stove. Remember, keep it on low heat so that it will not mess up with the chemicals, the potency of the oils. So after the emulsifying wax was well melted, I turn it into the water and the glycerin, and I'm gonna mix it together. At this point, I'm taking it off the stove and I'm gonna use electric whisk to mix it up. You can use your hand whisk, but this makes it faster. So after giving it a good mix, I allow it to cool down a bit more, and then I added vitamin E oil. Vitamin E oil acts as an antioxidant. And after that, I put in preservative to keep it from going bad because it has a lot of water in it. So I'm gonna give it a little mix to mix it all up and allow it to cool a little bit more. And then I added essential oil and fragrance. Here I have peppermint essential oil and orange essential oil. I added 8 drops of peppermint essential oil and 10 drops of orange essential oil. After putting in the essential oils, I gave it a little mix. You can use your electric mixer to mix it, but this is okay as well, and allow it to cool down. And this was it. When it's cooled down, the mixture will go up and the water will go down. That's why you should always shake your leave-in conditioning spray. Shake it well before you use it. So after then, I turn it into these bottles, and voila, there you have it. How to make your DIY homemade healthy organic leave-in conditioning spray with less than 10 ingredients. And this is healthy compared to what is sold at the store that is more than 50 ingredients, and you use it for yourself and your family. And this is me using the leave-in conditioning spray on my hair. This is how I use the spray on my youngest daughter's hair, and watch how this spray is gonna help to separate the hair without me putting anything on the hair, and you will love it. I hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much. So without any comb, look at how the hair separates. That is leave-in conditioning spray for you. It adds moisture, and water was the biggest amount of all the ingredients, and this is it. If you want it, let me know in the comments. People ask me, do you sell it? Let me know if you're interested and I'll make it for you. Next is rosemary oil, butter and water. So I'm going to use the fresh rosemary leaves for the rosemary water. First, I put water in a pot and then put the rosemary in it when the water is heating up. Here is the fresh rosemary, and I'm going to put it in the water. And somebody has asked me, can we use the dry rosemary? Of course you can. The reason why I use the fresh one is because it's already fresh and it has water in it already. So if you don't have the fresh one, you can use the dry one. But I love using the fresh one for the water, and it doesn't make any difference. But the difference is that the color of the fresh one will be different from the dry one. So at this point, I turn off the stove. So here is the dry one, and I'm getting ready to make the rosemary oil. Here I'm going to take 3 tablespoons of dried rosemary leaves, and I'm going to put it into the glass jar and add olive oil. Someone asked, what if I use coconut oil instead? Coconut oil freezes up in the cold and can clog your hair follicles, so you don't need coconut oil. So olive oil is best. You can also use jojoba oil, and you can use grapeseed oil, but I prefer olive oil because olive oil has the ability to condition dry hair, strengthen hair follicles, repair damaged, and keep hair manageable. Olive oil is loaded with antioxidants that boost your scalp and hair health. Olive oil is rich in fatty acids and antioxidants and can thus help promote faster hair growth. It can also provide many wonderful health advantages like nourishing and strengthening your hair and reducing bacterial infections. That's why I love olive oil. And by the way, I use organic olive oil and organic rosemary. Everything that I use are organic. So here I put water on the stove to diffuse the rosemary into the oil to get the rosemary oil. That's how you get rosemary oil. And here is the rosemary water that is cooling off. And I did strain the rosemary water into this jar. Here is how the water looks like the first day. The next day, you see that it's going to be thicker than this. So this is why I leave it till the following day to remove the rosemary leaves from it. So I'm going to pour this back just to show you the first day and the difference when you leave it till the following day. So here I am checking the rosemary oil to see how it's doing. Remember, you leave it on low heat for like 25 to 30 minutes on low heat so that the heat will help to diffuse the rosemary oil from the rosemary leaves. After it was 30 minutes time, I turned off the stove and took it out of the water. So this is how these two are going to spend the night. People in the comments made me laugh that I said that the two are going to spend the night, which was so funny. But that's the truth. They stay together till the following day. All right, so I strained the water. If you notice, the water is much more thicker. Look at that. Look at the difference. And I'm going to put it into the bottle. And that is how you make your rosemary water for hair growth. And if you are wondering, what is the benefit of rosemary water? Rosemary stimulates and improves circulation to the scalp, which is a great reason to use rosemary water for hair growth. Next, we are straining the rosemary oil. And this oil is going to be used to make rosemary butter as well. So I mix it in to be able to strain it, and after straining it, I'm going to turn it into a bottle. And here we go. I hope you are liking this video. If you do, please give it a like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for your continued support. Here I'm going to turn it into this bottle, and the remaining will be used for rosemary butter. This is just to let you all know my counter is not dirty, it's just bad, because when I posted this video the first time, somebody made a comment about my counter. Now I am using a cover on it, so keep in mind that my counter is not dirty, it is just old. And you might also say, why not change it? I live in an apartment and it's not my job to change it, it's their job, so I cover it for now. So after straining the rosemary oil, I'm going to introduce you to making the rosemary butter. So here I have mango butter, African shea butter, and the measuring cup. Also measuring spoons and the mixing bowl. The first ingredient is shea butter. Shea butter seals moisture into the hair, increase shine, and reduce frizz. It's also rich in vitamins A and E to nourish and protect the hair. Shea butter locks moisture into your hair, protects your hair and scalp from UV damage, soothes an irritated scalp, protects against heat, smooths down frizz and flyaways. So here we are using 2 tablespoons of African shea butter. Next is mango butter. Mango butter works as an effective scalp conditioner that seals in moisture and reduces breakage and hair loss by strengthening hair follicles. It protects hair from drying, thereby controlling frizz and boosting volume to keep it looking and feeling soft, lush, and lustrous. Mango butter stimulates the growth of thicker, longer, and stronger hair. It contains vitamins A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. Mango butter softens hair without leaving a greasy or sticky residue. So here we have mango butter, shea butter, and rosemary oil. So to melt the shea butter and mango butter, I'm going to put water on the stove to use double boiler method to melt it on low heat. The water has heated up a little bit. I'm putting in the mango butter and the shea butter for it to melt. If you are watching this video up to this point, thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate your support. Please take a moment and give this video a like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for your continued support. Here, both the shea butter and the mango butter are fully melted. It's time to turn off the stove and take it out. Give it some time and allow it to cool down. Lots of people ask me, where can I get mango butter? I bought mine from Amazon, and in the video description there's a link that you can use to buy the mango butter. Please check it out. So here we have the rosemary oil, the mango butter melted, and the shea butter melted as well. It has cooled down properly. We turn in the rosemary oil, the shea butter, and the mango butter into the bowl. And let me tell you, I did add the remaining rosemary off camera and I mixed everything in. So at this point, we're going to put it in the refrigerator. But before then, we're going to put a plastic wrap on it so that water will not get into it by any chance. And just so you know, we are not going to put any preservative on this recipe because there's no water in it. It's oil all the way, so it doesn't need any preservative and it is good to go. So here I take it and put it into the refrigerator and allow it to freeze up a little bit. It was still soft to the touch, and I'm going to use my electric mixer to whip it up. Just to let you know how soft it is, this is it. So here you can use hand whisk if you don't have an electric mixer, because some people have asked me, what if I don't have an electric mixer? What should I use? You can use your hand whisk, but it will take a longer time for you to achieve the butter. So this makes it faster and quicker. Once again, if you're interested in getting the product from me, my email is in the description box, because people have asked me, how can I get the butter from you? Let me know if you're interested. Always remember to take a pause and scrape the side of the bowl to make sure that everything is mixed properly. The butter is well whipped. So at this point, we are going to add vitamin E oil. Vitamin E oil acts as antioxidants. So I put in a teaspoon of vitamin E oil and mix it up. So because there was no water in it, preservative is not required. So we are done. I just give it a good mix, and I'm gonna get a container and turn it into it. So that's how to make your rosemary butter. And please stay tuned, because I'm going to share with you how I use it on my daughter's hair, and I use it on my hair as well. But this product works for everybody. It works on an adult hair and also for a child, because it is natural. And keep in mind, this channel is called Healthy Parenting, because we talk about what you can do for yourself and for your kids. And some people might like, oh, why not do it on your hair? I use it as well. So I decided to pipe this, and it just looks a little bit more professional this way. But you can just put it into a container, and this container I got it from Amazon, but you can use a reusable container. And this is it. Isn't that cute? I hope you like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. So here we have our rosemary butter, rosemary oil, and rosemary water. This is my youngest daughter, and here is the rosemary water. I'm spraying it on her scalp. I use the water to massage her scalp, and after that I will use the oil and then the butter. The butter goes on the hair, the oil and the water goes on the scalp. But that doesn't mean it doesn't touch the hair, but you focus it on the scalp and massage it. I hope this is clear, because lots of people ask me, how do you use it? This is how I use it, and this is the oil. And in the description of this video, you are going to see a video that I explain in detail, and I answered lots of questions about this product, how I use it, how long does it stay. So I encourage you to check the description of this video, and you will see that video. If you have any question, that video has you covered, so go watch it. So here I am massaging her scalp, and I am making sure that I am working the product into her scalp. So, and also people ask me, does it work with relaxed hair? It works on the scalp. So go watch that video and see all the questions that people ask and the answers that I provided in that video. I hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And let me remind you, this is where we started from. Our hair was falling off and scanty on that same chair. Look at her today. Look at that length. So this is the butter. This DIY works. And one good thing is that it is natural. it is organic, it is as nature intended. And you put this on our hair and you will see how the mango butter and the shea butter will make the hair looks so smooth. And I'm going to share with you the twist that I made after applying all this on her hair. Look at her hair. Look at how thick and full it is. Look at how gorgeous and juicy those twists are. These things works. I tell you, homemade product is the way to go. Make it for yourself and your family. Next is avocado 2-in-1 moisturizing cream. So first is 2 cups of distilled water. For your moisturizer to work properly, it needs a lot of water because that's what it's supposed to do, moisturize your hair. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how I use only the moisturizer to make my hair and my daughter's hair, so stay tuned. Here we have 2 tablespoons of colloidal oats. Next is 2 tablespoons of emulsifying wax. Next is vegetable glycerin, 2 tablespoons as well. Next is the main ingredient, avocado butter. Avocado butter can be beneficial for hair because it contains vitamins, fatty acids, and antioxidants that promote hair growth, strengthen hair, and protect it from damage. So we use 2 tablespoons of avocado butter. Avocado butter is a light butter that is good for moisturizing the hair, and it also helps in hair growth and also in hydration and scalp health. Next is 1 tablespoon of jojoba oil and also 1 tablespoon of fractionated coconut oil. This kind of coconut oil doesn't freeze up, so that makes it a good option. So instead of using the real coconut oil, you use this one because it doesn't freeze up. And next is olive oil. I shared the benefits of olive oil earlier on in this video, but in case you want a reminder, olive oil has the ability to condition dry hair, strengthen hair follicles, repair damage, and keep hair manageable. So here we use 1/4 cup of olive oil. So we've measured out all our ingredients, and now we are going to use double boiler method to melt our ingredients. So always remember to melt your ingredients on a low heat temperature. So before then, we are going to prep our ingredients. The glycerin goes into the water, and also we put in the colloidal oats and give it a good mix. Then pour in the emulsifying wax into the olive oil, and we are ready to put this in the boiling water. And here we go. The water, you see, is on low heat. We put in and let it melt. And remember to keep on whisking the mixture so that the colloidal oats will not go settle at the bottom. So you mix it to make sure it doesn't form a lump or settle at the bottom. So at this point, the emulsifying wax and the avocado butter have melted properly, and we are going to turn it into the water and mix it. Here we give it a good mix and then swap in with a bigger bowl for proper mixture. But before then, you're going to warm up the bowl and put it in the water to warm it up a little bit. And while warming it up, you still give the mixture a whisk, and while allowing the bowl, the bigger bowl, to heat up. At this point, we turn the mixture into a bigger bowl and we continue whisking it, and we'll take it out. So at this point, is either you continue using your whisk or an electric whisk. So here is my electric whisk to give it a good mix, and I'm gonna leave it for it to cool down. Liking the video so far, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. So I usually do this like 2 times. The second time, the product is already forming, it's becoming thicker and not watery like before. This is what I'm trying to explain. So don't be alarmed that it is watery. Just give it some time and it will cool down properly. So here I am adding vitamin E oil. Once again, vitamin E oil acts as an antioxidant. And I am also adding preservative. Because we use water to make this moisturizer, you need preservative to keep it from going bad. And next we have fragrance and essential oil to give it a good smell. And let me tell you, this product smells amazing. So we have peppermint essential oil, and we put 8 drops of it. Next is orange essential oil, 10 drops of it. Here is grapefruit essential oil, 10 drops as well. And last is lavender essential oil. This will make your product to smell amazing. And my essential oils are organic. I use Young Living brand, so it is healthy and it doesn't cause harm to anybody. So here I am done. So I'm gonna turn it into these containers. It might look a little bit watery, but this is the best time to turn it into a container. It's gonna form in and solidified in the container. So these containers, I got them from Amazon, and I especially love the small container. I call it the travel size container. Of what use is when you have a good product at home but you couldn't carry it because it was too big. So I recommend you having this small container for you to use whenever you travel. So the big container is a reusable container, and you don't have to buy a container. You can just reuse your old container, and this is what I use for myself and my kids. And I use the small one to travel or just leave it in my purse to use it when I need it. So here I'm going to leave it for it to cool down, and I'm going to show you how it looks after it has cooled down. So this is it. So it has now solidified. It's no more watery, and look at how it glides into my skin. So there you have it, how to make your 2-in-1 DIY healthy organic moisturizer at home. So I call it 2-in-1 because you can use it as a moisturizer and also as a leave-in conditioner. So if you're interested in having your own, you can make it, or you can contact me. And let me tell you, if you buy any of my products, I'm going to throw in this small travel size for you. So here is my daughter's hair and the moisturizing cream. Look at how I use that to achieve that gorgeous twist. And this is my oldest daughter. Look at how juicy those twists are. I use it on her hair and I use it on my hair too. I'm trying to show you the big container. See, that is what I'm talking about. And this is me. This is what I use to achieve my twist, and I'm sure you like this video. So here are all the products. The shampoo, I have it in different versions like clove, fenugreek seed, rosemary and peppermint. Make your choice. And this is the leave-in conditioning spray, and this is the rosemary butter. Look at that, so pretty. And also this is the moisturizing cream, the avocado moisturizing cream. Like I said, 2-in-1. It can moisturize and also serve as a leave-in conditioning cream. And here is the rosemary water and the rosemary oil, all in one video. If you are looking for tips and tricks on how to grow healthy hair, I encourage you to watch this video on the screen. Thank you so much for watching.